Doesn't look like Nosipho is able to hear us this morning. We'll try and redial her, get the link up and running, and just give you a sense of what's going on there. And that's Glenanda in the south of Johannesburg. So a lot of schools and grades are returning back today. And the reality is that it's, as we've described before, a sense of excitement, a sense of nervousness, all at the same time as children make their way back to school. A lot of the grades are returning, if not all of them. So let's get to Nosipho again. Let's see if we can establish that link with her. Nosipho, talk to us. Good morning. How are the things going out in Glenanda?
A very good morning to you, Leanne. We're coming to you live from Glenanda Primary School in the south of Johannesburg, where, as you have already mentioned, learners are making their way back to school. They have established a system here at Glenanda Primary that is working for them with regard to the manner in which children will be dropped off by their parents. I'm not sure if you're seeing what's happening behind me, but parents are watching from the sidelines on the pavements to see the way in which their children will be going in here. On this section that we're standing at right now, just ask my colleague Hermit Memela to just pan for you and show you what's happening on my left-hand side. The learners are walking into the school premises, and basically their temperatures are taken at the gate before they enter the school premises. And what you're seeing on the far end, we just can't get you the visuals a bit closer there because we are not allowed to enter the school premises, is the teachers are basically taking their temperatures, writing down their temperatures, their details, as well as sanitizer stations that have been established on that side. I understand that the grade 1s and 2s are returning for the first time today, so they have to have established a system that will be able to, the kids will be able to understand a lot easily. So on the right-hand side, I think, are the grade 1 pupils who are standing in hula hoop circles just to try and make the system a bit fun for them as well. Who are waiting for their temperatures to be taken, as well as the registration process to begin. So I do have a parent here who has a learner in grade 1 and has just agreed to speak to me about her feelings regarding her son returning to school. I understand that he has already made his way into the premises. I wasn't able to grab them. I'll try and grab the learners here and just see if they'll be able to speak to us about their excitement with regard to returning to school. Michelle, thank you so much for your time. Can you please just tell me about your feelings with your son returning to school? I understand it's his first time. He's in grade 1. How are you feeling about that?
It's been a long time since he's been back at school. I think the schools handled the situation quite well. They've been in constant communication with us throughout, and they've made their policies and procedures very clear. So I'm very confident in having my son back at school.
Okay. I understand that you were part of the process, or using the process rather, that will enable you to do the teaching from school or whatever work from home rather, while he was away from school.
Yes, they use an online platform for us to just keep the kids up to date, and really just to make sure that they don't backtrack, and that when they do return to school, that they'll at least have kept what they have learned. So it was really good.
Have you been informed, or have they walked through the protocol that they will be following today, just to prepare you as parents and just keep you in the loop with regard to the way in which they'll be conducting the process this morning?
Yes, they have. So they actually sent us a video that explained the whole process, that we were also able to show our kids to so that they understood what it was that they needed to do, what the rules were. And as I understand today, they are going to do orientation with the kids just so that they also are aware, and just, make them understand what it is they need to do. So it is good job.
Thank you so much, Michelle. That's Michelle Delaray speaking to us about her feelings with her son, who is in grade 1, returning to school today. They are in the process of going into the premises, as I have already mentioned. I'll try and just see if I can speak to a few learners. The grade 4s and 7s are already making their way in on the other side of the school. But with that said, it's back to you in studio.
All right, thanks so much. I can see the queues of cars and parents coming in to drop their children off. It is a very nervous feeling. It certainly is for those going back after many months of not attending school at all for certain grades.